what to and what not to expect from a home inspection. If you remember, just about 2 or 3 months back, I had a home inspector, Ron Reed, on my channel. You must have watched that video. Today, I'm going to discuss what to expect from a home inspection and what not to expect from a home inspection. Hi, I'm Amol Heda with Keller Williams Bay Estates and author of Thriving Through Ownership. So, sometimes a lot of buyers, they think they should just skip a home inspection. It's useless because they don't think they get much out of a home inspection. At times, people think they order inspections and then they think that a home inspection will guarantee that the home is going to be perfect. So, both the notions are at two ends. So today's video is dedicated to understand exactly what a home inspection does and what it does not, what information it brings to you and what it doesn't. So, first things first, what exactly is a home inspection? A home inspection is a visual inspection of all aspects of a home by a licensed, most of the times. Sometimes there are even unlicensed home inspectors. Licensed or an unlicensed home inspector who has been doing this for a profession. A home inspection is a visual only inspection. What does it mean? They don't cut open the walls. They don't cut open the roofs, or they will not cut open to see the pipes. All they do is walk through the property and look at how each aspect of the home is looking. Structural, which is foundation, framing, roof, the entire structure, the walls, the grounds, the slopes, the concrete slabs, and everything in a house. Then they even look at the roof. They look at the plumbing. They look at electrical. They do sample test or sometimes extensively test all the sockets and switches depending on how much they would be asked to do, or sometimes depending on the number of hours that they are going to put. A typical home inspection is a visual inspection. Now, you might think, what? He's just going to walk through the property and that's going to be called as an inspection? Yes, that might be shocking, but that's what they do. The good news is that when they walk through the property, they see signs of the damage, of extensive damages or damages that will become visible on the surface. You and me, as good as we might be or we might want to be, we cannot figure out from the symptoms of what is going on with the property as to what you see around. By walking around the property, we will not be able to make out what is going wrong underneath. These home inspectors, they do about 2 to 5 inspections per day. And when they do these 2 to 5 inspections per day, for years together, it so happens that they exactly know, oh, there is a crack here. This crack could be because the house moved during a earthquake. Or they will see a crack just above the door or something, and they will know that that's just because of summer and winter expansion and contraction of the frames of the house, or is that a more deeper structural crack? So it's the home inspector who knows this and other aspects, and because of that they can tell what is going on. The home inspector looks at electrical, plumbing, the HVAC, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, looks at their ages, looks at the water heater, looks at the age of each of the appliances. They do test the dishwasher because the dishwasher is typically prone to leakage. So they do test that. But I haven't seen them testing all the elements of the gas range or not all the taps in the house. They do test most taps for, say, reverse opening and closing, like hot and cold, reversed hot and cold, based on the signs on the valves that you open and close. They do look at the roof. They do look at the roof, the gutters. I don't know about all inspectors, but the inspectors that I work with, they go inside the crawl space, they go into the attic. So if your home has a crawl space, they will go into the crawl space, crawl in the entire crawl space, determine whether it is leaking, is there any water leak, is there any standing water in under the house, is there any falling apart plumbing or corroded plumbing. So a lot of times when you have a crawl space, you will see the plumbing and all under the house, or sometimes you see some of these elements like ducting and all in the attic. Some of the electrical also goes in the attic or in the crawl space. So they get to see all these things which we don't get to see even if we think we are buying the house. So they do all of these. Remember, Ron Reed during my home inspection video said he inspects 420 items during an inspection. And a typical inspection lasts about 2 to 4 hours depending on the size of the property, the age of the property, how complex are the appliances, what do they do, and how old are all of these depending on these aspects. But the home inspector does not cut any part open. A lot of times when I see that there are things that the previous owner has left, say in a cabinet where there is a crawl space, the home inspector does not even move those. He says, I am not authorized to touch the previous person's stuff. Not just that, sometimes the sellers put their home water heater in a vacation mode, and the moment they put it in a vacation mode, there is no hot water. And if you don't have hot water in the house, you cannot do inspection. If you don't have live electric current in the house, you cannot do an inspection. So there are these kinds of issues that you must be aware that when you're ordering a home inspection, you should have live connection, electrical, you should have water flowing, you should be having a hot water source, and your AC should be working. They cannot give an estimate on the condition of the AC if the temperature is below 65 degrees. They are not allowed to start an AC when the temperature drops that low in the winter. So you have to rely on your judgment or wait until a reasonable time or have an HVAC person inspect the AC. They look at the chimney, they look at the swimming pool. But a home inspector, what he is not? He is not a specialist. If there is a problem with the chimney, that problem needs to be checked by a licensed chimney inspector. If they think there is a problem with the swimming pool, you need to ask a swimming pool inspector. If they think there is something going on with the roof, they are not licensed to do the roof, but they will at least tell you by visual inspection that the roof has issues. And what you need to do is work with a licensed roofer to get that inspection done, or the contractor to get that work done. In California, based on what my inspectors have said and what I see from all the several inspection reports that I've gone over the last 2 decades of real estate practice, is they do not bid or quote repair on these items because it becomes a conflict of interest. So a property inspector will not quote for items that need to be repaired, and they cannot, by their virtue of their license for real estate inspections, they cannot come and be your contractor to fix your items. I hope this is helpful. And if you have questions or need more details, please write them in the comments below and I'll respond to those. If you want a referral for inspection and how many times you should do inspections, please go and watch my other video where Ron Reed, my property inspector, the one that I've worked with most of the times, has given his comments about it. But it's very important that you have your home regularly inspected. If not less, you should inspect your home at least every 4 to 5 years. And if you need more help, feel free to reach out to me. Do you think you like this video? Yes? Please subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Talk to you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.